Record. All right, you guys, so we're going to get started on doing a power hour working Zoom. So I wanted to kind of organize this. So if you only have an hour a day to work your business, this is the most important key things that I suggest for you guys to do. So first things first, for the first like 15 minutes, we are going to be growing our network. If you don't have leads, if you don't have a network to network with, then you're not going to have a successful, thriving business. So I think this is one of the most important things. And I'm going to go ahead and start with Facebook. So if you work your business mainly on Facebook, then go ahead and pull that up. And then what I actually found the other day was a really easy way to grow my network that I guess I thought it's like common sense, but I didn't realize that we could do it this way. So when you are on your page, I want you guys to go to like your home profile. Let me turn this down. Your home profile screen of your actual profile. So like I see my name. So go to your name on Facebook. I want to show you guys a quick thing. And I don't know if I'm the only one that didn't know this or if I'm just late to the party. So when you scroll down, it'll say lives in, for me, it's Tampa, Florida. So wherever you live, I want you guys to click on that. Okay, click on the city, state, whatever, where you say that you live. If you don't have this filled out, I honestly do recommend it. No one's gonna, find you. It's a big city, wherever you live. I'm sure it's big, so you'll be fine. You'll be protected. But when you connect with people where you live, I feel like it's like an automatic trust thing. Like, oh, they live where I live. Like, I know them. Like, it's good. So when you click on that, you're going to see all these people that also live in the same town as you. And what I did the other night was I found this out by accident. I just clicked on it and I was like, wait, what is all these people? And it shows you people with a lot of mutual friends. I like to grow my network with mutuals that I have a lot of people, in common with, because then it's not awkward. Then you don't get that like, hello, do I know you? Why are you adding me type of thing. So go ahead and go through this. You want to add at least 50 people in the next 15 minutes. So you don't have to be super selective. You can just honestly click their profile if they look like they have, something in common or something that you could market to. Like this guy, he has, like a filled out bio. So, it looks like he's actually on Facebook. That's our goal, is to find people that are actively on Facebook. So make sure they have a profile picture, a cover photo, and that they actually, look like they log on to their Facebook. So I'm honestly just going to start clicking on profile pictures and then hitting an add and just keep going. You want to add as many people as possible. You're not going down on their page and liking and commenting. It's nothing like that. You're just strictly adding for the next 15 minutes. Okay. So I'm going to set the timer and we're going to go ahead and do that. So if you haven't done any like positive, motivational, inspirational development today, pull up YouTube on your computer or on your phone and listen to something that's going to give you, a boost of, positivity. So this morning I listened to 2 hours of motivational videos. They just kind of start playing on YouTube. Once one ends, another one goes in. If you see other distributors, you don't want to add them, no, because they're already signed up. We want to add potentials that, that we can sign up or, sell to. If it's someone on the team, of course you can add them and we can, support each other. But if it's someone that's already in it works, I don't recommend it. I do add people in other companies though, because they support you. They know the hustle. So, you like on their stuff, they like on yours, and you never know, they may end up wanting to try a wrap or something that, we offer that their company doesn't. Okay, guys. So hopefully you guys added a bunch of people. That list I think is like never ending of all the people in your town. Um, if you hopped on late, then you can go back and watch the first half, but just jump right into the second half. This is stuff that you literally can do every single day, and you don't always have to grow your network from local people. I just found that that has really helped me to have people accepting me because they're like, oh, she's from the same town as me, then I probably know her from somewhere. And it just kind of takes that guesswork out of it. So the next thing that I always recommend to do if you only have an hour to work your business a day is messaging. Posting is not asking. We will not just get flooded with all these people that are like, yes, I want to buy it, take my money. Like, that's not how this business works, unfortunately. I wish it was, but it's not. So we have to message people in order to get the conversation going, to see if they're interested, to ask them if they want more information. So right now we just had collagen released, and I always message like differently depending on what's going on, depending on if it's like, excuse me, the beginning of the month, the end of the month. I kind of always look at what's, the situation, and then kind of decide what's, top priority. So today, collagen just released. That is top priority. So I actually just added some messages, sample messages into the bootcamp page that you guys can look at. And you can just save that whole thread in your notepad and then kind of pull information from it that you need. And then I just made up a message for loyal customers. So anytime there's a new product release, I personally message my loyal customers first because they're already in the system. They already get the 40% off discount. And if they're loving whatever product they're on, they're more than likely to keep, using it. Also, you can message your potential. So it's okay if, you maybe don't have a lot of customers yet. That's okay. We were all there at one point. Message all your potentials about the new product. And what you can do is you can just give them like a little bit of information. I don't recommend word vomiting on them because if they're not like interested at all, then that's going to push them away. So you want to do this strategically and just ask them with a little bit of info. So for LCs, I'm going to paste this too. So this is a message that I kind of came up with, and you can tweak it also for potential. So I said, hey girlie, I'm not sure if you've seen the post in the customer page yet. I always kind of like to use that as reference. Anytime there's like stuff that I'm adding to the customer page, you guys can also say that, because then they're going to be like, well, what did she add? I'm going to go look at the customer page, and then boom, they're introduced to all the new product or all the other posts in there they're going to see, and they're going to start getting curious and they're going to start scrolling. So that customer page is used for you to upsell them and to get them, more information on other products. So, okay. Hey girlie, I'm not sure if you've seen the post in the customer page yet, but I'm honestly so excited about this new product. It's an on-the-go collagen drink that helps with so many things, including aging, wrinkles, better sleep, joints, hair, and skin. Would you like some more info on it? So you gave them just a little bit of information, and then you're asking them if they want more info. If they say no, thank you, then that's where you say, okay, do you know anyone that would be interested in it? So it's never a dead end conversation, because they could, maybe sometimes I have customers that are 18 years old. They may not be interested in collagen because they're not aging yet, but their mom may be wanting it, or their mom might be already taking collagen or something. So I also like to say that it's an on the go drink. Because then it sounds simple to use, right? Then if they're already using like the greens or the keto coffee, then they just probably put two and two together, like this is similar. Then I can, kind of add it into my routine quickly. And then we also highlight, you don't want to word vomit on them. So you want to highlight some of the most important things. And I said it helps with so many things, which obviously if they're going to ask, well, what does it help with? Then you can send them like one of those diagrams that say, it helps with leak gut and all that type of stuff. So everyone's different. But I would say aging, wrinkles, sleep, that's like the number one thing about the testimony is they are talking about how it helps them with sleep, so I think that's a big thing. I feel like a lot of people don't get good sleep. Joints, hair, and skin, because it is gonna, just make you look more flawless. And people said in 3 days they noticed the difference, which is amazing. I'm so excited. And then you're just asking if they want more info. So you guys can tweak that message a little bit. It's in the bootcamp page. It says collagen message scripts. So here's a PLC. I'll tweak this a little bit too, so that way you guys can just literally copy and paste this. And we want to message as many people as possible in the 15 minutes. Do not respond to anyone yet. The goal is to get the messages out. So if you're working your power hour in the morning, you just want to message, and then all day long, they're going to be responding to you, and you're going to be able to message them back. Or like right now, if they're sleeping, like for us it's 9:30, then tomorrow morning they'll respond. So you're kind of just planting that seed. You just want to get the messages out, and then whenever they respond, cool, we can help you with screenshots and kind of walk you through it. But I have the pricing pitch and everything in this thread, so you can go take a look at that and save it. I think that's what you asked, Carla. Yeah, I'll tag you in the thread, Carla. It's right there. So 15 minutes, let's get some messages out. I would start with your customers first, and then I would go to your potential customers for other products. So if they're interested in the keto coffee, you can bring up how this also, you know, the collagen is something that's in the keto coffee. So that would be like going hand in hand with what maybe their goals are already, depending on why they wanted to drink it. And ultimately, I feel like all of our products kind of are like along the lines of the same thing. They're going to help you feel better, look better. And that's, you know, that's kind of what they all do. So if they're interested in something else, you never know until you ask. They may be, you know, interested in this right away. And then boom, you have your customer right there. So I'm going to stop talking and I'm going to set the timer for the next 15 minutes. Okay, you guys, so second half is done, and then we probably only have time for another half. It just kind of depends on what you need to get done. So sometimes I'll message just for like an hour if I know that I really need like a customer. It all kind of depends on what you feel like you haven't done. But if you haven't done anything for the day, or if you haven't done anything in a couple days because you've been really busy, try and do a little bit of like each thing. So get some messages out, make sure that you are growing your network every single day. And then also the next thing is, I'm like torn between what we should do. I would definitely say posting and story posts. That's one thing that I always look at and see, people that even like on the team, if they're coming to me and they're like, oh, like, my business maybe isn't doing so well. Okay, well, are you posting every day? That's like the first thing I kind of say, because that shows your audience that your business is open. Not necessarily are you going to be getting leads every single time you post. So don't go into the mindset of I have to post because I'm trying to sign someone up. I sign majority of my people up from messaging. Posting is just showing people that you're serious and that you care about your business and that you're in this, every single day and you didn't quit, basically. Okay. Especially if you're brand new, like that's what they're watching. Is she going to quit? Is she going to stop posting? So you have to prove to your audience that you're worthy of getting, their sale, and that you are worthy of giving them advice and all that type of thing. So, if you have not posted within the last 3 hours, okay, so look on your page and see when's the last time you posted. It'll tell you 1 hour, 3 hour, 48 minutes ago. So mine was 2 hours. So I'm going to wait. I'm planning on doing a live video after this. So that's why I'm not going to post right now. But if you haven't posted within the last 3 hours, you can put up another post, and look at your last post. So before I decide on what to post, I look at my last one. Like, what did I post? This was an It Works post about me speaking yesterday. So the next post, it should be not about It Works. So earlier I posted a quote to break up my It Works post because I had a lot going on with yesterday's event that was all It Works related. We don't want to overdo it with our audience because you don't want to lose yourself. So before I even think about what to post, I look at my page. What have I been posting? Is it all It Works? Okay, it's time to post something not It Works. And sometimes we feel like we're not working our business if we put up a post that's not immediately It Works related. But I want you guys to think about this. Think about it as you're posting to just build your reputation, to build your brand, to build your audience up. You don't always have to post about It Works every single post, because when you're posting just like something about you, like let's say like if you're shopping, I know Hunter, she just went out and bought new sneakers, and she posted, where do you buy leggings from? Where do you buy sneakers from? That's giving you an opportunity to start connecting with people that are also in the gym, that are also, doing the same thing you're doing, that like the same things you like. So you can post, and ask a question about whatever. A lot of you are doing those interactive posts right now, which is great, because you can start messaging and commenting back to those people like, oh, where do you buy that? Or like, oh, what do you like best about that pair of shoes, or whatever the post is. And that's how you're actually making friends and talking with people that way. You're just getting familiar with people, and then usually that leads into a sale, because they're like, oh, she's a real person, she's being herself on social media. And then, if they ask you a question about one of the products, it's not awkward, or you can ask them if they're interested, if they're liking on your product post. So posting other things is good, because that shows that you're a real person and you're just not on social media to get sales and make take everyone's money. And you're not trying to be a salesman, you're just trying to be you and show and document It Works into your life with attraction marketing. So one thing that you can always do more of, though, is story posts. So I want you guys to do that right now. If you haven't posted on story yet about collagen, there is a bunch of sample collagen posts in the bootcamp page. So I uploaded them all right here. I just added some more so you can go through and click on them. And you just want to get creative. So like with mine earlier, I do mine on Instagram, and then I'll upload it on Facebook, or you can link them to go to both. And what this does is it allows more people to see what you're offering. Sometimes people don't see your actual post, but they'll see your story post. So if you only have an hour to work your business, I would definitely say growing your network first, because that's super important, messaging, and then getting story posts up. The post, that's okay. You can just do one a day and you're good. Story posts, go crazy all day long. You can post if you want to post on them, or at least do like 5 slides of something. You know, you can do like your food. So like I was just snacking on this earlier, so like I could take a picture of this saying that we're doing a working Zoom with the team, and then I can go right into collagen. So like you want to start with something not it works, because if your first story post is it works, they're going to see that and then they're going to click off, because they're like, oh, I already know she's going to try and, you know, sell me something. But if you post like your life, like earlier I posted that, and it's just like a mindset thing with it. Like you just want to think about it before you do it. Don't just quickly put something up. Sometimes I do that and I'm like, oh, I probably shouldn't have the first one. It works. I'll delete it real quick and then I'll do something else. Like I use the cats as fillers a lot. So if you have kids, use your dog, and just upload a picture of them. That's like my filler post. Yeah, they're cute and people want to look at them, but at the same time, it breaks up my like other it works posts. So I did the cats. Then I did it work stuff. Then I did, anytime I watch a movie, Johnny and I, we always upload like the picture or like a video or like a picture of the movie, and then we hashtag the actors. And then that gets your story a lot more visibility on Instagram. So I did like the cat, then I put like a layered post of I am pumped, and it's like a pretty pink drink. And then, so the first slide was just I am pumped, and it's a drink, right? People are like, well, what is she pumped about? Oops, sorry. See the cat. And then I uploaded some information about it. Like that was like the next slide. And then the third slide was a poll. Okay, so I said collagen is here. So I am pumped is the first one. Then they tap. Collagen is here. Beauty boosting, healthier hair and skin, improves appearance of skin, or healthier hair and nails, improves appearance of your skin, supports healthy joint function, reduces new and existing wrinkles, deeply hydrating and replenishing. You guys, that is copied and paste from my post yesterday. So like, don't make this so complicated. You can literally recycle the same information. People need to see it over and over again to catch it. Maybe they're just tapping through and they're not even reading, or maybe they're scrolling, they're not even reading. But now, because it's popping at them, they're going to be like, oh, what's this? And then the third one I did was a poll. All I did was a poll that said, what is it? Tell me more. That's it. So keep it super simple. Less is more, always, always with social media. So then I did, you know, less in the sense of less information out there. Okay. So then I did like my nails. Then I did the shout out from Mark Pentecost. Then I did, I took a picture of this lotion that I bought today, and I just said, thank you, Vanessa. So I'm like, I'm just showing something different. I'm not, you know, trying to give them business, but I'm just showing like what I'm doing with my day. I went to the tanning salon. Then I just did like a boomerang selfie because I needed something else that's like filler, you know, in between my It Works posts. Then I did a collagen testimony. So it's like I'm dripping collagen. I'm like just kind of showing it here, then kind of showing it there. And then, you know, then I'll probably do like a little thing that says, go check out my Facebook Live about it, because I'm about to go live. So then I'm trying to get people from Instagram on my Facebook. So hopefully that makes sense. It's literally just you're dripping it on people in your stories. You're kind of putting it out there, you know, taking, if you're talking about like the cleanser, you know, thermal fit, you can upload before and afters. Before and after pictures, you guys, will make you $1 million. So utilize them. Make like those the pretty background from Pinterest. Get like even like just a regular background, and then you can use WordSwag or Pixar to paste it on there and then upload it, and then you can make stuff, you know, pop up on it. Just getting creative with it definitely helps. There's a lot of ideas in the team page of story posts as well. And then as far as like your actual Facebook post, if you haven't done a video yet about collagen, that's what I would recommend. Live videos get the most visibility. People want to see you're a real person. They want to see you mess up, and that's okay. You guys, I mess up all the time. I get nervous all the time, but you get better the more you practice. I usually like to take Confianza before, or Keto Energy, and that kind of helps me, you know, relax and get pumped up. Be excited before you go live. Make sure you're in a good mood. Don't go live if you're fighting with your significant other. either, because your energy is going to portray negative onto other people, and or someone's going to hop on that's negative. So I like to time them when I'm in a good mood, like when I'm pumped up. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So for the last 5, 10, 15 minutes, however long it takes you, put up some story posts. If you've already put up a bunch of it work stuff on your story posts, don't do that. Don't put more, because you don't want to overwhelm people as well. You want to space it out, so you can go and find story posts and save them on your phone, and then just wait until tomorrow and add them in. Think about you being a consumer. Think about you being a friend, and even get a second opinion. Reach out to someone on the team and say, hey, can you take a look at my story? I don't know if I'm doing it right. Yours looks really good. Can you give me some advice? Or ask your best friend, ask your mom to look at your page and look at your post, someone that you know, and say, does this look good or is this too much? Sometimes I have to stop myself too. And I asked Johnny, I'm like, am I like too much throwing up at works everywhere? Cause like, I love it. I'm so passionate about it, but you need to still have that balance. And sometimes, it's something that you learn. I look at my post from the beginning and I'm like, what was I thinking? But, there's always room to improve. Even now for me, sometimes I have to scale it back. So get your posts up. You can type up a post for tomorrow and just kind of work on that. If you don't have your why typed up yet, which I know Jordan did today and I loved it, she sent it to me. I helped her tweak it. And you can definitely do that, with your mentor as well, or reach out to me and I can help you with your story. People want to know why you're doing this before they decide to support you. The first year of business, I think I posted my story about once a week, and I just tweaked it up a little bit different every single time, because it was, life was happening. I was dreaming bigger. My why was changing. The first why was this, and now we've accomplished that. So now it's going to this. And just keep talking about it. People want to see it. And also, every time you post, the same people aren't going to see your stuff with the algorithm. So don't feel like you're posting your story too much. That's something that I would definitely say, post every single week. Okay, you guys? So I'm going to kill the recording.